imagination. Sarah was brought from the door at the back of Grape Tower. For some reason, the clue was able to enter the hall, the tower from the Strawberry Hall.
I see.
The changes felt a strange feeling I felt like when I went back and forth between the two towers. I thought it was definitely the right choice to confirm. I just you saw that you already knew about this mystery. You have a bad habit of relying on others when you don't understand. Why don't you try anticipating the door at the far back with a picture of the grape on it? Maybe there's a clue hidden there. There's a clue in the door. It's a door with a picture of grapes on it. This should be the grape hall. Wait, huh? Where the door? Oh, that was it. One that is here. No, the doorknob's just gone. It's like the screws came out with it.
No.
It's the same as the door that was on the floor.
See?
I see the screws came out with it, right? Then the door right next to the grape hall came out the door to Grape Hall. So that's what it looks like. We said clue. We talking about this. But what is the clue to? Door found under it. He tipped over to lose some of the things on the floor, and there was some scratch marks down the south. Door knob from the far back. The door of the short house was later. The door was originally attached to that door.
What?
How did you get even more? In charge, so cool will change everything. Huh? But this will be size if everything will link together. You can reach it, just like I did. Does this mean if I ask? Wait. It means the death door. So we always subject. Oh, classroom.
It appears that it's time for the class trial!
Yep.
To tell you the truth, I'm tired. Extremely tired. I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already. Man, I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. I just want to ditch. Though I really don't feel like it, I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial. Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying, you can count on me to take this seriously.
Huh? So it's always for the class trial.
Hey!
But how are we supposed to get to class trial? Right, we can't do anything unless we get out of the building. Hi, something happened? No, well, did you guys hear something? What do you hear? This Tuesday is coming off Chiaki, surrounding so to shake and rumble. This suddenly appeared before us. What the heck? Whoa! He telling us to go inside from here? Seems that way. Alright, I'm gonna go. Jesus. Hold on, Nick, Mom. I'll try to avenge you. I think the car is awfully a trap. We had to detect the sentence. I detect the sentence change your email to money. I say do not go inside. How instant you can kill me. You're welcome to try stabbing your sword through my very heart. So ha. No, that's true. We should get moving as well. Yeah, you're right. It's annoying, but if my sword is going, there's no way I'm not gonna go. But it's so damn annoying. Guess it doesn't matter if it's trap or not. But I went and won, went to Kumura. So it's only one and was about to take a step forward. We're the same step ladders. Now there was somebody standing next to me, his eyes locked onto one of Kuma's raw. Other than a small movement of his mouth, he was perfectly still. You and I are just step ladder for everyone who calls the title forward to me. I'm not step ladder. I always believed that I didn't mind. Unlike you, I know my place. What are you saying? That's why I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time. And from that, true hope will be born. I always believed that the time that survived would be true hope. But it wasn't. There's no hope amidst all this killing. Of course there isn't. What kind of hope comes from killing people? Huh, really? Are you suggesting that sacrificing others for hope isn't real hope? No, it isn't, but you're wrong. It's only natural. an extremely obvious and strong hope develops. So that's what it means to live, right? There's no way I'm going to accept that. Well, it's not like... Well, it's not like that's what I want to say to you anyways. There's this one novel, it's a particularly mystery novel, story told from the point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer mystery. But when you get to the end, surprised by the girl was actually the killer. Of course, the story is written carefully, so the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. The protagonist is just a projection of the reader, and this projection turns out to be the killer. Interesting. It means the killer you were looking for the whole time was inside you all along. How do you feel about novels like that? I can tell about you just jump from one topic to another. I can't comment on a book that I have never read before.
No good at all.
Such a normal answer I should expect. Such a normal answer I should expect from talents of course student like you. Girl, punch him, but I know they don't matter all. Why do I care about you? You admire hope. I love hope.
Right?
Someone was simple, but made the difference. What's making me so emotional? Enough already. Oh, time we're gonna do. Let's go. Everyone's waiting. Everyone else. You still believe you just like everyone else. It's so fortunate or so fully so. Oh, that's weird. They're going to show having to just experience a Monokuma rock. Calm down. That's what I mean. Calm down. Except do brain. Once my nerve has settled to Monokuma rock. Oh wait, only 8 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Radio. Super honest. It is send in an ever interesting scene. We're in no elevator that shakes its bad. Reminds of how efficient the elevator in the farmhouse is. Yeah, that's what I couldn't just shake. Descending deeper and deeper, and suddenly, something like it always does. And that door finally opened. I say you died at your father's wonderfully poker trial ground. It's so exhausting to discuss. These things let's get on with it. I'm so sad, my chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this, so sad. Hey, don't go talking without permission. It's off. I've set my catchphrase. Otherwise, I'll roll like that and based on those. I'll give you a sexing operation. What? What is extreme punishment? No, let's get on with it once again. Can you move on, boys and girls? So it began. I hope this will never happen again. Now it's happened for the 4th time. It keeps happening. Current of full classroom is about to open. The more Nita, the ultimate teenager, is more passionate, more daring, more honest than anyone ever met. I bet he committed suicide. I bet truly he was more man than any of us. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane. His appearance changed drastically because of that, but he still tried to live earnest, and just when I finally got used to his new form. Nakamaru's killer. One of us, or her. Herself. Nakamaru! Where's the one because it's the only way to have this no excuse. I won't let that be excused. I won't forgive this. Let's do this. The person who betrayed Nakamaru betrayed their friends. I will never ever forgive them. Oh, and also this life-learning trial filled with hope and despair has begun. Hi guys, Lima, and then good to hear that your boy the enemy players stay Gucci, y'all. Peace out. Guys, Billy King. Christian Danganronpa.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person,
I'll punish all.
I'll will punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go! Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Akane! You seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident?
Yeah.
We weren't
Both
able to
sides.
leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower from Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning? So tell me you three were together since last night!
Bro.
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand.
What?
The weapon.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, the weapon is obvious. What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You can totally tell just by looking.
You tell what the weapon just by look would be much better if Sir Dawid just only to the front to look. What was probably I forgot. What was the weapon else here?
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime!
That killer, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him!
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right! It was a surprise beating! The weapon is decided!
When it's on also like it looks like that's King's bell.
I guess we should figure
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime!
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him!
Wait,
No, that's wrong!
no, that's wrong.
No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
Too obvious.
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right?
Yep.
If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
True.
but that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Yeah, but killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Wow.
Are you the killer, Kazuchi?
Well, obviously,
Yeah, I think
to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're
Yeah.
pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby gangster? Me?
Just so you all know, I was trying to test you guys.
Sure you were.
I thought, maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
Kazuchi might be the killer.
It seems that was a waste of time.
Right?
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Killer wire.
How about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
One has been from the crime. So what you better say was what that's no shit that's only for thing out of virus.
Crap!
I feel I thought there was something one of those.
Crap!
Broken
I
pillar.
see!
But I was gonna say that, but seem to.
The only thing with oil
make
on
sense.
it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon! Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar!
Nobody could withstand
Sorry?
a blow from that pillar. Even if
But that
you used
thing's too heavy.
100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Maybe a robot could.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
Please, it's barely budging. Did I tell you?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Yeah, Nekomaru.
Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body.
Mhm.
With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
Yeah, maybe if he was the one that
So
grabbed it.
he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
The enemy got it or something. Something happened, he dropped it? Oh no.
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
I mean, the fourth trial in the last game, Sal committed suicide. And then Nagito said each trial was the same as in the first game, so maybe he did.
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, that's nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
You say you're getting solid. But it does bother me a little. The word suicide. By the way, the four murder of the killer's life is currently a would a suicide, huh? No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh? For reals?
For real.
Yes, for reals.
Alright, well, yeah, well, I can't. Listen to it again. Yes, for real.
I see. So my gut was right after all. Alright, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
Huh?
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over. Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl! I'm getting hella excited!
There's no need to lift.
If the pillar was beating him with it is...
What about tipping the pillar over?
No! Okay, now. What did I do to
Damn it!
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was beating him with it is...
What about tipping the pillar over?
Okay, now.
There's no need to lift.
If the pillar was beating him with it is...
What about tipping the pillar? They aimed right for his head.
Even I could probably tip, considering the pillar's weight.
No? What are you saying, close to not happy?
Damn it! There's no need to lift that pillar.
Got it. Fine.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Huh? Fragments?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
The pillar had been tipped over and crushed, and fragments should have been on top of his body instead. True.
I briefly considered that too, but it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Why are you so certain about that?
Something's
I just
huge.
have a feeling.
What do you mean feeling?
Feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
Yeah, she knew Nekomaru the most.
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys...
Guys are cocky.
You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers. So you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh. What did you say? Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagito, what the hell happened to you?
That's what I'm saying,
How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
right?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Holy shit.
Ultimate weapon?
Isn't
What
that
was it?
the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So,
Wasn't that
Nagito
bad.
knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know? We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon.
Bruh.
I am he
You're the
who
killer.
cuts the insolent catalyst, which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory. It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark devas of destruction.
They're working together or something? I see.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Bro,
Except for Hajime?
she can tell them.
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse. Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower. It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's
She's a
beautiful
princess,
voice
that's
is
why.
just so soothing.
Faux show! I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
What faux show? Two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. Two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that first two, but I'll find proof that completely contradicts that. What proof?
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place.
I mean, the walls are different colors.
And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
In truth, Strawberry are actually the exact same place.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's wrong.
Okay. No, that's wrong.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Yeah, sorry, what happened? But I don't think it's the tower, they need this something. Wait. I mean, if you harbor a grudge with the kingdom, destroy your homeland? Wait, what?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall.
Mm-hmm. Just rotate or
But
something.
when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? You seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much. If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building.
Bow down!
Huh?
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
Well, we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time.
Right.
Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
What? I'm confused.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power, the pillar, the body, he could have moved it all easy as pie.
Damn it!
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Damn it.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear.
Crap!
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic propeller, the body, everything at the crime scene.
Crap!
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power propeller, the body. He could have moved it all, easy as pie. It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power propeller, the he could have moved it all, easy as pie. It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene. It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene. It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear.
Crap!
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene. It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the pillar, the body. He could have moved it all, easy as pie. Damn it! There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved. But I decree it was Monokuma's doing. There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene. It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear.
Crap!
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly wielding the power of the futuristic the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene. He could have moved it all, easy as pie. It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
Crap!
Yeah, Mario.
We will never give up!
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing. There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time.
That might be hard even for It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is subcluding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear.
Crap!
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly stop wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear.
Crap!
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly stop wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the
Hello?
Got it.
Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor. When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's all right. A fired-up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building, or two different buildings, then what are they?
No idea, huh?
Straight to it because of the fun house. We'll have enough clues solve the mystery. They'll never reduce route on more for the class will speak. Hey,
Nagito.
It's not gonna help.
I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up. Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything.
Bro.
I need you guys to do this class trial properly. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Determine? It's time by the traitor. So why did not say that all of a sudden? Did something
But how do we
happen?
know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a
He
good
went
reason
inside.
for that.
Yeah, because he went inside the game thing.
The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
For actually looks like to be training
I
game.
see! You're talking about the final dead room, right?
Yeah.
You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you? That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window
What was in
waited,
there?
all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it might be faster just to show you. At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
You took a picture?
Yep.
You could work compared to your cheapest one digit camera.
See? This is it.
What was it? Second shot.